Yeah, hi. It's Wednesday, 30th of May, 2018, 6 p.m. Um, I was thinking today. I've had a problem with my bicycle tube. Can't fix it. It's old. I keep patching it. Go somewhere else. Anyway, I have to do something about that tomorrow. But I was thinking while I was doing. I thought, hasn't the world changed? Um, I was, I was thinking about our relationship with women, particularly. I was and one of the guys on comments this morning was, trying to take issue with something that it was Linda, I think, had said, and I said to him, "There's no point. She doesn't mean she's got no interest in it. She's just regurgitating something she's heard somewhere else. She doesn't mean it. And she was telling me. I was talking to her the other day about or someone else had commented. She told me to stop whining. I've got to have when do I ever whine about women? I've been the stuff about women. But that's the standard response. I have nothing left. There's no ammo left. They've gone through all their, they've said what they've had to say and what have you. There's just nothing left to say. That's the problem with narcissism. They can't create anything. They can't be real. So what they have to try and do is get everybody to come back into the fold because they run out of bullets. The problem they're going to have this time is we're not coming. A lot of us aren't coming back into the fold. We know too much about narcissism. We think no, not going back to that again. We know it inside out. And this is the first time it's ever happened. Normally you have a wave of feminism. The guys get fucked, and then if they all come back into the plantation and we go around again. But increasingly, more and more people like me aren't coming back in. So they've already spent their ammo. They can't shoot me. They can't kill me again. Yeah, so it's quite funny. And I was chatting to this guy about it. And I was just saying, it's like an illness. It's like alcoholism. It doesn't matter what. It's no point in getting upset with them. No point in trying to stir them up or do anything. It's just they're just on a program. It's just like alcoholics. It's sad actually. That's the truth of the matter. It's like winding up an alcoholic or getting upset by what an alcoholic says. It's not really what the person is at all. It's the alcoholism. In this case, it's the narcissism. Yeah, so it was funny like that. I just said, it just doesn't affect me anymore. I'm over it. And the other thing was, what was I? One of my friends went out last night, and he came out. I was home about midnight, 12:30 or something. I said, "Where have you been? I've been waiting for you all night." I was lying, and I says, "Went around to this woman's place." I said, "What? You're having sex with her?" Yeah. My first thought was, "You're mad. You're crazy. You got rocks in here. Why you want to do that? She'll have you for rape." Don't be stupid. No, that'll never happen. Oh God! But whether it does or not, it's irrelevant. I just thought, isn't that strange? It's if back in 1980 or something, I thought I was going to be saying this in the future, I would have been surprised. And even more surprising when someone said to me the other day, "Oh, look, I don't want to. I know I sound like a broken record. He's a bit down and things are not going well." He said, I'm trying not to sound like a broken record." I said, "Look, it's okay. It's okay. I understand. I'm not a woman." Yeah, you'd have to think, wow, if I was in 1980 looking at now, I think, what the hell's happened? You're saying, somebody's, normally you go to a woman for compassion. No, I'm not a woman. Yeah, it's just a funny thing. I just found myself saying it, and you know, I just thought how the world's changed, and there's no malice in it. I don't care less. It was just a thing off the top of my head. But it's changing in other ways as well. I spent a long time last night, chatting with one of the guys on the channel, and I've realised that it's changing. Uh, I even suggested to him today, look, maybe you should become a YouTube business consultant. Because he's really helping me. I ask a lot of questions. He listens. He reads everything. I suggested, look, you know, get on, if you can get your face on cam, I can be a customer, use me as a reference, and maybe tout your services, offer them for free, and if the guy actually does well with his business, and you help him, he might cut you in or something. I don't know. It's just an idea, and I thought, maybe this is the way it's changing on here as well, because this is becoming sort of a network. I don't know what it is anymore. It's not just a place to offer opinion. I don't think. I think we're actually starting to live online. Well, I know I am, and it's, I don't know. It's just weird. It's how it's changing. The other thing I thought was, I do like women in my life, but I don't need them nearly as much as I thought I did, or it used to do. I get my company from guys like the guy I was speaking to you last night and whatever, and basically I'm working and what have you, but it's more, probably less is more, and I would rather a specific sort of company now. It's just, I don't want a full time girlfriend or a wife. I'd rather share, to be honest. I drink state every couple of weeks or two. Although little Benga's starting to wind me up a little bit, little bugger. She's sort of gotten inside. She knows a drunk's mind. She's only young, but she's like, AB doesn't like to drink. A couple of beers will do her, but she's not a drinker. But Benga's a different story. She likes to drink, and she's got this quick little mind that just knows how to, get a drunk. Oh boy, you're dangerous. But I like it. It's because I like to have a drink with her. If she can just learn to have a drink with me, and I don't have to drink with three other girls, having one beer each. Yeah, so she's good. So yeah, I'd have beers with her, once a week or something. I'd give her a few bucks, and plus a party, which I think she'd like. We can have a laugh. And if I can afford more, I'd do more, but I can't. So that's the way it is. But that would do, if you know what I mean. I don't actually want to live with somebody. I want to try and, I found myself thinking as I was trying to fix my bicycle tube that I want to, I want to find some. I want to get it comfortable. It's my life has taken. It's not comfortable, and I think women have. There's, if they're not a part of it, I think they've got to be a part of it somehow. But just how, I'm not sure. Okay, certainly not. I wouldn't be doing what my mate's doing, having one in real, and I'd be just sitting here the whole time panicking. Every time that somebody knocked on the door, I think, is this the police? I really would, and I just don't want to go there. Whereas online, nobody knows what I do, and it's not that I do anything, but there's no risk, because here in real, people can make up stories. What can I say? It's just, and I don't want to be there. I've been part of it. I don't want to ever be a part of it again. Where, the whole thing is fabricated, and there's just and they've got the whole system against you, and you've got absolutely no idea how to handle it. No, wouldn't even risk that. If something happens online or what have you, don't care. It's the risks are minimal for as far as incarceration are concerned. In real, nah, just I've seen it. I've been there. Anyway, I won't go on much more about this, but yeah, it's changing. It's just I'm surprised how much it is changing, and I think people are going to get a shock. I noticed George Soros today is saying, watch out. There's a big crash coming, big collapse coming, and Deutsche Bank is being sold off on its lows. I haven't looked at the price in the last hour or so, but it's right down the bottom. And they apparently they were blaming it on instability in Italy, in the political system, as it looks like Italy might be pulling out of the EU. But I think probably a more a more worrying thing for the investors was the head of Deutsche Bank said, I think maybe we should become a bit more boring. In other words, maybe we shouldn't be gambling quite as large, taking quite as large bets. They've got a derivatives book 5 times the size of the world's GDP. I used to be in the futures market, and I used to panic with 10 contracts. Okay, 100 was a big one. Like, oh my god, and I'd be sweating and couldn't sleep and the whole thing. And these guys, probably have only 10 million contracts. I can't fathom I just can't go there at all. It's just huge positions. It's just totally out of control. Gambling, basically gamblers. This is what people don't understand when they say, surely, why do they need so much money? Surely if they've got enough, I could live on a fraction of that. Yeah, well, the truth of the matter is they gamble. and and privately, they'd be betting 1,000 contracts. Those are huge moves. Yeah, and a lot of the time they lose. Okay, so they need the money to pay the losses. Gamblers never win. All right, that's why they need all these millions of dollars. It's for gambling. Yeah, this is what nobody seems to understand. Yeah, they are just gamblers. I know. I used to work with them. They're mad. Right? And they just can't help themselves. They just walk along, they buy, sell, buy. And they're talking in thousands of contracts. Yeah, do that. Yeah, that's good. Buy that, sell that. Everywhere. They're on the phone the whole time, just buying and selling. Yeah, on the way to work, in the shower, yeah, buy me 100. That's how bad it gets. Yeah, so all the Italian banks are crashing, apparently. I've been watching them, and they're all, they're all straight line down. Nobody's talking about it. Yeah, but keep an eye on Deutsche Bank. If it starts heading off down to 9, 8, 7 euros, get some money out of the bank, because if it collapses, if it crashes, it'll create such a black hole in the financial system. It'll just suck all the money in. It'll just, all your wealth, all your money will just go. Money you've got in the bank, all the bailing clauses have been signed, so that your money, you'll be just told, your money is being used to help prop up the bank. Here's some bank stock. That'd be worthless. Yeah, so just be careful of that. Anyway, enough from me. It's good talking to you, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.